AI is everywhere, but one Aussie company has unveiled a groundbreaking private AI platform built to help enterprises stay secure while giving staff a trusted tool that they can actually use. Joining me in studio today is Brandon Burns from New Dialogue. Mate, it's wonderful to have some new dialogue with you.
Absolutely.
What exactly is going on out there? Shadow AI, why is this a growing compliance risk that you wanted to bring to our attention?
Yep, so this isn't a sexy AI play, but I think it's a really necessary one. So 67% of employees right now are using Shadow AI at work.
Right.
Well, in essence, they're using ChatGPT to get their job done quicker and better and more efficiently without their bosses knowing or without their employer knowing.
Yeah.
But what's more interesting is 50% of those people, when asked, would you continue using it if your employer said you're not allowed to? They said, yes, we would. So really, the employees are voting here and saying, hey, we want to be more efficient at our job, but we need tooling to do that.
That's remarkable. I got to question the kind of leaders that might be doing that and putting those boundaries in place, especially in this day and age. But what's the top security concern when employees use these unapproved AI tools on the flip side of that?
Well, most of the world's data is private. Jamie Dimon's on record as saying that from JP Morgan. But we're entering a time now where it's just exploding and hemorrhaging out into a public environment, and that's worrying. So businesses' number one concern obviously is data, sovereignty and security, but a term that's going to become more popular soon is XAI, which is an abbreviation for explainable AI. So every business is now going to have to be able to explain to their own business, how is this AI tooling that we're rolling out secure? Is it actually verifiable? Is it sovereign? So there's another term that will start to really become relevant. And so it's about, well, how do we keep parity with our employees and keep our best talent who are demanding tooling to do their job better and improve our business? But how do we be part of that conversation and say, well, hey, don't use a public tool, use a private one. Let's find an alternative.
And maybe one that's built specifically, fit for purpose for the company that you're operating. But also I'm glad to hear you say that people are going to have to start explaining what AI does now, because it's not just enough just to smack an AI logo on
100%.
something. Give me the detail. And I'm really glad you've said it. So how does New Dialogue provide this safe and secure AI solution? How are you guys solving the problem?
Yeah, so for regulated businesses and enterprise businesses in Australia who know that they need to roll out tooling company-wide, but they want to get it right, because we've all seen with Qantas and other businesses that there's still massive risk at rolling out tooling like this that can potentially leave you in a hole. So there's a bit of apprehension in the market. And so we've created a private LLM, large language model. Yep, so I'm learning all these new terms myself, mate, that is developed and deployed in the tenancy of the actual client in Australia. So we're keeping parity with functionality and the tool being able to perform the functions that the employee needs, because tools like ChatGPT and others are fantastic. As we all know, we all use them, right?
That's true.
So we've got to make sure our platform does what they require, but also can they do it in a secure environment? But most importantly, it now means a business can ingest and upload all of its historical, sensitive, really important data, policies, procedures, information on that business, historical proposals and tenders,
cash flow,
everything,
etc.
right? Yeah. And now they can interact with it like they would on a public AI ChatGPT, and they can converse with it, and they can unlock all of that data that's sat usually within a silo within a business, typically on an intranet, in an index search functionality. Now you can converse with it. You can say, hey, referencing all of our internal data, can you help me propose this? Can you help me create this document? Can you help me unlock these insights internally?
With the company's goals, missions, thoughts, feelings in mind.
Absolutely.
All coming together, this sort of brain trust, if you will. It's very cool. And I cannot believe we're having this discussion in 2020. Like, it's just insane. The lightning speed at which this has all sort of come about.
I know.
Is this the next big shift when it comes to custom AI agents being trained on this business data, do you think? Is that
yeah, absolutely. So, no one knows exactly when agentic AI will become incredibly effective, but it is heading in that direction. But yes, building agents is the next frontier, but building agents effectively that can actually talk across the organisation and to other agents. So a lot of people will deploy them in their Copilot environment, and it's to mixed reviews at the moment. And the best thing is people are having a go, but I would say most importantly, if you're looking at doing that level of sophistication, that's one where you really want to make sure you do it in a secure environment. So I couldn't recommend New Dialogue to an Australian enterprise regulated businesses more, just because I know how apprehensive and cautious a lot of them are feeling. But the reality is, if you're a health business or a financial business or a regulated industry, you're going to have some form of tooling to be able to remain effective and productive.
Yeah.
But you've got to do it in a way where you're like, well, let's get this right.
Correct. Don't just bolt it on and expect it to fly. But that's all the time I've got for you. If people want to find out more about New Dialogue, get involved. Where's the best place to go?
Newdialogue.com. Myself, Matt Vitale, ex-Birchall are on board. Come and check it out, and let's help people move into this frontier of enterprise AI in Australia.
Awesome stuff from you, my friend, and it's good to see you again.
Thanks, Mike.